Thank you for organizing this discussion. It is important for us to talk about the essence of events occurring in Eastern Europe, in particular in the Republic of Moldova. It is a country that has been for almost 1.5 years in close proximity of a brutal war in which thousands of innocent people are dying and which forced millions of Ukrainians to flee their homes. Today, Ukraine is fighting to keep us safe, to keep Europe safe. Ukraine needs our assistance. From the very first day of the invasion, Moldova joined the international community in condemning the war of Russia Federation against Ukraine and requesting the immediate cessation of aggression. The Republic of Moldova, a country with less than 3 million people, sheltered more than 500,000 of refugees who fled the war. At the peak of the influx, our country's population increased by 4%. About more than 80,000 refugees have chosen to further stay with us. At the invitation of Mr. Stefanchuk, chairman of the Verkhovna Rada, I personally visited Kiev and its suburbs, Bucha, Irpin, that I saw there can only be called a genocide. Peaceful men, elders, women and children killed in their homes just because they had the pride to call themselves Ukrainians. When Russia started the war against Ukraine, all our state's institutions worked hard to keep the peace. We did our best to ensure that all the citizens of Moldova, including those living in the separatist Transnistria region, continue to live in peace. While we are struggling to keep the peace, our economy and our society bear the weight of Russian war against Ukraine. The high price of natural gas and the Russian attempt to weaponize gas and oil supply triggered an unprecedented energy crisis. We were blackmailed by Kremlin people in the middle of winter that we would freeze and have no electricity because of our position on the war. But we resisted. The United States of America, the European Union member states, stood by us. We have light, heating, and a safe tomorrow. We managed to get rid of the Kremlin natural gas blackmail, and we're strengthening energy independence of the Republic of Moldova. For the first time in our history, we are able to procure gas at the advantage and in the interest of our citizens. Also, for the time, we made stocks that provides gas during the winter. The government set up in record time the Fund for the Reduction of Energy Vulnerability, which provides support for the most vulnerable citizens. Our friends, the United States of America, Romania, European Union, Germany, France, Sweden, extend loan, grants, and direct budgetary support to help Moldova overcome the energy crisis this winter. This war has disrupted logistic chain throughout the region, but we adapted. In record time, together with colleagues from Ukraine and Romania, we relaunched the traffic on the Berezino-Basarabeasca railway station, through which the connection with the port in Romania is ensured. We facilitated the transit of thousands of shipments by providing a green corridor for them. The floating bridge under the Prut River, Leova-Bumbata, was built in no time. It is the first new bridge under the Prut built since the country's independence by Republic of Moldova and Romanian brothers. We are grateful to USAID for supporting the border crossing infrastructure. Moldova became the first non-EU country to join the Connecting Europe facility, the most important instrument for building infrastructure projects in the European Union. We synchronized the European electric transmission network in Soie and started the construction of the Vulcănești-Chișinău overhead power line. The internal security hub was established and the EU partnership mission was launched, which will further help strengthening resilience in maintaining public order, and combating threats of different nature. Ladies and gentlemen, all this time we have faced a wide spectrum of hybrid threats, from disinformation and propaganda to cyber attacks and energy pressure. Kremlin, through its servant in Chisinau, is doing everything to divide us, to make us argue with each other, to make us weak in the face of threats. But with the support of Congress and the United States administration, by introducing sanctions against Kremlin's mailing agents, the threats from individuals contributing to the destabilization of the domestic situation have been eliminated. At the initiative of the President Maia Sandu, the Center for Strategic Communication in Combating Disinformation is to be created. This institution has been specially designed to fight propaganda coming from Moscow, propaganda from outside, because we know how extensive the implications of this disinformation can be, while the action that we have undertaken so far have not been enough. Now everyone understands how serious this subject is, and some countries have already been successful in combating propaganda, and we will learn from these countries. We suspended the broadcast licenses of 6 TV stations that misinformed or manipulated public opinion. We no longer want to be part of structures and agreements that have no value. The presence of the Republic of Moldova in the Commonwealth of Independent States structures did not and does not bring any benefit to Moldovans. After one of the founding countries of Commonwealth Independent States, the Russian Federation, barbarically attacked another founding state, Ukraine, occupying its territories and killing its citizens, this organization can no longer be called a Commonwealth. Therefore, during the current parliamentary session, we initiated the procedure for withdrawal of the Republic of Moldova from the agreement of the Inter-Parliamentary Assembly of the Commonwealth of Independent States. We are considering withdrawing from many more agreements. We will denounce everything that goes against our national interest. Despite the crisis that befell Moldova, we started making changes in the most important areas. We firmly and loudly declare, both at the authorities and citizens level, that we see the future of Moldova in the great European family, and we intend to advance on the complex path of European integration. The efforts to transform the country are focusing on the justice system reform and the fight against corruption. These are the key commitment of the government I represent, and we will see them through. We are determined to have honest judges and prosecutors, as evidenced by the vetting process that we now in full swing. Our country was damaged due to the weak and corrupt juridical system. Therefore, a total cleaning and reset of the justice system was indeed needed. All this systematic reform to improve the functioning system of the market economy bring us ever closer to our aspiration to bring Europe home to the Republic of Moldova. We are working to fulfill the 9 recommendations of the European Commission intended to consolidate the rule of law and to prepare our integration into a single European market. The assistance provided by the United States was crucial to advance our goal, especially during these challenging times. And we are extremely grateful for your support and for your trust you have in Moldova transformation. We'd like to especially comment on the effort of the United States Congress in bolstering our resolve to consolidate democracy, improve the living standards to our citizens. Through these joint efforts, we will manage to restore peace in the European continent, promote democratic values, and to create a European future for the Republic of Moldova. Thank you.